Mauritius, a jewel of the Indian Ocean, is known for its breathtaking beauty and unique wildlife. But this island paradise is facing a silent invasion, a slow and steady encroachment that threatens the very fabric of its ecosystem. Over centuries, a host of species arriving on the trade winds of globalization or clinging to the tides of human exploration have made Mauritius their home. But these are no ordinary visitors. They are invasive species, and their arrival has thrown the delicate balance of this island into disarray. Let us venture into the heart of this ecological drama and meet these invaders face to face. Our journey begins with a creature that embodies both beauty and threat, the giant African land snail. This mollusk, with its spiraled shell larger than a man's fist, is a relative newcomer to Mauritius. But its impact has been profound. Native to East Africa, it arrived in the 19th century, likely hitching a ride on imported plants. With a voracious appetite for over 500 plant species, it can decimate crops and outcompete native snails for food. Look closely, and you'll see the telltale holes in leaves, the slimy trails marking their passage, a silent testament to their destructive power. Our next stop takes us into the heart of Mauritius's forests, where a more imposing invader roams the Java deer. Introduced in the 17th century by Dutch settlers, these deer were meant to provide a ready source of venison, but their numbers soon spiraled out of control. The dense forests, once a haven for endemic birds and reptiles, now bear the brunt of their grazing. Native plants, struggling to compete with the deer's voracious appetite, are disappearing. The delicate balance of the ecosystem is disrupted, leaving behind a forest eerily silent, stripped bare by these insatiable herbivores. Listen closely and you'll hear a cacophony of chirps, a sound that echoes across the island. This is the call of the Indian myna, a bird as opportunistic as it is destructive. Introduced in the 19th century, the myna's adaptability allowed it to thrive in a variety of habitats from coastal regions to the island's mountainous interior. Today its population numbers in the millions, outcompeting native birds for food and nesting sites. The Mauritius foddy, once a common sight, is now a rare treasure, its numbers dwindling as the myna's dominance grows. Chapter 4. Guava, a sweet invasion with bitter consequences. Even the plant kingdom holds its share of invaders. The guava tree, with its sweet fruit and fragrant blossoms, might seem harmless. Yet its arrival in Mauritius marked a turning point in the island's ecology. Brought to the island by Portuguese sailors in the 16th century, the guava quickly spread, its seeds dispersed by birds and animals. Today it forms dense thickets, choking out native plant life and altering the forest's structure. Efforts are underway to control its spread, but the guava serves as a stark reminder even the most innocuous introductions can have devastating consequences. Chapter 5. Red-eared slider, a turtle on the move. Our journey takes an unexpected turn as we delve into the freshwater systems of Mauritius, now home to an unusual invader, the red-eared slider turtle. This North American native, named for the distinctive red markings behind its eyes, is a popular pet. But irresponsible releases have allowed it to establish itself in the wild, posing a threat to native aquatic life. Competing for food and basking sites, these turtles are disrupting the delicate balance of Mauritius's freshwater ecosystems. Chapter 6. Macaque monkey, a primate problem. In the canopy above, another invasive species reigns supreme, the macaque monkey. Introduced from Southeast Asia, these mischievous primates with their expressive faces and nimble limbs might seem endearing at first glance, but their impact on the island's biodiversity is anything but benign. They raid bird nests, consuming eggs and chicks, and their appetite for fruit puts them in direct competition with native fruit bats and birds. The macaque, a symbol of intelligence and adaptability, is a stark reminder of the complex challenges posed by invasive species. Chapter 7. Our exploration now leads us to the tranquil surface of Mauritius's lakes and ponds, where a deceptively beautiful invader has taken hold. The water hyacinth. This floating aquatic plant, with its lavender flowers and lush green leaves, might be mistaken for a native species, but its beauty belies a darker truth. Introduced in the 19th century, possibly as an ornamental plant, it quickly choked waterways, blocking sunlight and depleting oxygen, suffocating native aquatic life. Chapter 8. Tilapia, a fish out of water. Beneath the surface of Mauritius's freshwater systems, another silent invasion is taking place. Tilapia, a group of fish native to Africa and the Middle East, were introduced to the island in the mid-20th century for aquaculture. Their hardiness and rapid reproduction rates, once seen as assets, have turned them into a threat. They outcompete native fish for food and resources, disrupting the delicate balance of the aquatic ecosystem. Chapter 9. Feral pigs rooting out the competition. Our journey takes us back to the forests, where a more destructive invader roams, the feral pig. Descended from domestic pigs brought to the island centuries ago, these wild descendants are wreaking havoc on the forest floor. Their rooting disrupts the soil, impacting plant growth and increasing erosion. They prey on native reptiles and amphibians, their presence a constant threat to the island's delicate ecosystem. Control measures are in place, but the feral pig remains a persistent challenge. Chapter 10. House sparrow, a familiar face with an unwelcome impact. Our final encounter brings us face to face with an invader so ubiquitous it's often overlooked, the house sparrow. This small brown bird, a common sight in cities and towns across the globe, might seem harmless. But its presence in Mauritius is a cause for concern. It competes with native birds for food and nesting sites, and its adaptability allows it to thrive in a variety of habitats, putting further pressure on the island's unique avian diversity. Outro, a call to action, protecting paradise. As we conclude our journey through the heart of Mauritius's invasive species crisis, one thing is clear. The beauty of this island nation is fragile, its unique biodiversity under constant threat. The fight against invasive species is a continuous one, requiring a concerted effort from scientists, conservationists, and everyday citizens. By understanding the impacts of these invaders and supporting initiatives to control their spread, we can all play a part in preserving the ecological integrity of this island paradise for generations to come. Join the fight to protect Mauritius, a jewel of the Indian Ocean, from the silent invasion.